A new Lannista's Guide to the Nexus. As a Lanista, you are after fame and fortune. It's really the most prestigious thing that you can be in the Nexus. What is the Nexus? The Nexus is the center of all known dimensions in the Dverse. Every dimension, every universe has a center to it. And in that center is the Nexus. It turns out this Nexus is shared by all of them. So only the most advanced, intellectually superior beings are able to achieve reaching the center of their universe. And the one thing that all of these alien beings have in common is a love of wealth, money, and violence. And that's where these Nexus arena bouts stem from. The Noams were the first ones to discover the Nexus, and they entertained themselves by abducting aliens and species from all over different dimensions and making them fight for their amusement. Eventually, they started creating their own fighters out of genetic material. And now, millions of eons later, they sell these genetic specimen to Lannistas who want to come and try and make their way in the world in the Nexus. And that's where you come in. You're one of these Lannistas. You've bought these helots, which is what the fighters are called, and you're using these helots to increase your own fame and fortune. We have quite a bit of lore to this board game. This board game's also an RPG. We've even got a novel that it's a very entertaining read. I highly suggest you pick it up. But that is to say, there is a lot to this thematically. And we will have a legacy edition, which will be out very shortly by the end of this year, that you'll be able to download and start play testing before we release the big, thick legacy rulebook. And this is going to have all types of things, for leveling up your helots to leveling up yourself as a Lanista, getting cybernetic and cybernetic implants, mutating your helots, repairing their lost limbs, all types of really, really fun stuff. Very similar to being like a coach and having a Blood Bowl team. There'll be rules for how long you need to rest your helot before the next fight and things like that. But for now, we have the lore here in the rule manual, and if you dig around online, you can find lore in some other places. And like I said, the book Blood, Guts, and Glory, which was written by Josh Vaught, who did an incredible job of bringing the world to life. Again, it's a great read. It's got a pretty fun and compelling story to it. The story came first. It's not just droning on about, the world and the universe and things like that. The story's first, the universe is just a backdrop to it. But yeah, you can learn about all the different things going on in the Nexus, such as the INC, which is the Interdimensional Nexus Commission. They kind of set the rules for the Nexus. You'll learn all about the Nexus barges, you learn about the Little Fucker League, the book, lots of stuff, lots of lore out there, lots of things for you to dig in and read about.